Good evening, everybody. Hope everybody had a profitable Tuesday. Our free plays gave us some profit last night, 2-1 in the college basketball free plays, which is really all we can ask. Just add profit to the bankroll, then we'll all be happy. Sure, we want that 3-0, but 2-1 will certainly take that. All access customers last night enjoyed a 2-1 night in the NHL, including a big $1.40 winner from the Anaheim Ducks over the Buffalo Sabres. Don't think the Sabres should be favored by $1.60 or so on the road against anybody, especially when they travel across country. That was a pretty easy and obvious winner. So we got the Ducks plus $1.40. And then, of course, tonight we get back on track with college basketball and the NBA packages. Welcome to Against the Public. I'm Dana Lane. We're the only show to analyze early betting patterns by the public. And we've done that again with 3 free college basketball selections for Wednesday, each one going against the public. Before we get to our free plays today, guys, I have this 3-pack in the NBA is solid for tomorrow. It hits just about every one of the boxes that I look for. So get involved with my top 3 NBA selections tomorrow for one low price of $49.99 to get every single one of those plays. And of course, that comes with our Pick Dawgz win guarantee that states you must profit or receive an immediate site credit for the purchase price. In addition, I just mentioned the success that the All Access customers had last night. Go ahead and become an All Access customer right now, and it's very simple. Go to pickdawgz.com, find my All Access packages. You get a 30-day pass for just $13.13 a day, 90-day pass for less than that. It's $10 a day, and my annual All Access pass will ensure that you'll get every single one of my selections over the next year for one low price, and that includes the NBA, NHL, college basketball. That will bring you through the start of the start of Major League Baseball, the entire Major League Baseball season, and of course the NFL, which we are scorching hot in. So make sure you get involved with that. Just get the credit card, throw it on the card, and we'll pay it off by the time the package ends. And in addition to that, this NFL package has been flying off the shelves, I guess we're going to say. Flying off the shelves, the NFL Playoff Pass gives you both of the championship games this weekend plus the Super Bowl for just $99.99. That's all 3 plays for $99.99. That's up there as well. And if you need more convincing of what the All Access customers have done of late, over the last 7 days, All Access customers have cashed 62% winners overall, including 57.1% in the NBA, 71.4% in college basketball, and 67% in the NFL. Over the last 30 days, you would have enjoyed 55% NFL winners, or check that, NBA winners, 61.3% NFL winners, and 59% NFL winners over the last 90 days. And that's good for 56.1% winners over the entire season. So that's really all that needs to be said. Jump on those all access packages now. So let's get to our free plays for Wednesday. We're going to start it off 6 o'clock Eastern time. 669, 670 is your game rotation numbers. East Tennessee State, the Buccaneers, minus 10.5. 154 is your total versus the VMI Cadets. This consensus send-out number was 154, it looks like, and that was bumped up to 154.5. So let's see what happens with this number as the morning progresses. We might be able to get a better number with this. I think it's possible that we might see a 153.5 at some point, but even if we get that 154, that's good enough for me. Buccaneers have been an over team for most of the season. They have 11 overs in their 17 games and a current run of 7 overs in their last 8 games. This number is more than we're used to giving, though, with the Buccaneers. Only one game this season has had a total 154. So we are taking a chance in this game. And to me, it's kind of a strange number considering the Cadets are 6-10 to the under this season. They've averaged just 65 points in the last 2 games. And of course, that was against Furman and the Citadel. And the last 2 meetings between these 2 teams easily went under the total. We have East Tennessee State being one of the worst shooting teams in college basketball. VMI is just percentage points better than that. But yet we're looking at a total 154. I think this smells like a trap, and I think this is going to go over the 154. Second free play will go to the Big East, 6:30 Eastern Time, 671, 672. Providence Friars versus the Seton Hall Pirates. Pirates minus 4.5, 137.5. Public's all over Seton Hall in this game. 81% of the early money is on the Pirates, along with 63% of the tickets. This number opened as a consensus -3. That rose to 4.5 almost immediately within an hour or so. The Friars are 8-4 ATS over the last 12 games, including their last game against DePaul, where they absolutely annihilated the Blue Demons by 38 points as a 9.5-point favor. They may have dropped 4 of the last 5 straight up, but if you watch them, they have played well enough to win. They should have beaten Creighton. They should have beaten St. John's. So I'm not falling away from them, even though, of course, they lost Bryce Hopkins, which was a massive loss for the Friars. You take a kid that's averaging over 15 points a game out of the lineup, and you really don't know what you have at that point. Well, what you have is a team that dedicated themselves to playing defense, and they're going to have to do that the remainder of the season because, of course, Hopkins is out for the remainder of the year. The Friars are a terrific defensive team with or without Hopkins, have been all year. They allowed opponents to shoot just barely over 40%. So we're going to take Providence plus the 4.5. And then game number 3, 7 o'clock Eastern Time, 677, 678. The Mercer Bears versus the Citadel Bulldogs. Citadel minus 2.5, 133.5. There has been some early betting on the over in this one. It does look like 75% of the tickets are going that way, but I think it's it's probably a small amount of tickets at this point. 75% is always one of those numbers that kind of tells you, hey, it's a small betting, small sample size, and to be exact, there's 382 bets underneath that. So 75% of that is going to the way of the over in this one. So the Bears have struggled to score of late. They broke out against Samford. I'm going to need some more scoring, or at least see some more scoring from them. They scored just 52 points against Western Carolina. They scored 60 points against Chattanooga. And the Bulldogs have been an under team for most of the season, but of late have rotated totals over the last 7 games, actually. I'm looking at 7 games. They've rotated the totals. I think the under in this one is the obvious choice. 9 of the last 10 games, or 9 of the last 10 meetings have cashed under tickets. Their last meeting in March, and yep, I'm aware that's a long time ago, their last meeting in March produced just 107 points. We don't have to worry about the Bears being a threat from the 3-point beyond the arc. We don't have to worry about the Bears shooting well at the free throw line because they don't do well either in either capacity. And the Bulldogs are more than happy to play at a slow pace, and they average just under 19 threes a game, under 19 threes I think it is. So under 19 threes a game, more than happy to play a slow pace. This game also feels like a trap. I'm going to take the under 135.5. So that does it for your free plays for Wednesday. Please go to pickdawgz.com. Get involved with my NBA 3-pack. It's up there right now for $49.99. Gives you every one of my plays for one low price. And of course, that comes with our Pick Dawgz win guarantee. No matter how you do it, whether you get involved with my all access passes or my individual games, thank you to everybody that has decided to put their money behind me, and you can guarantee I'm going to work very hard to make sure that I fulfill my end of the agreement to you. So let's get to our free plays one more time. East Tennessee State in VMI over 154, Providence plus 4.5, and Mercer and Citadel under 133.5. So that does it for today's show. Thank you to everyone who has helped continue to help this show grow, and hopefully we'll get up there. Some of these other guys are getting like 6,000 views, so we got to figure out how we're going to get up there. But I appreciate everybody that has, those guys have been doing it for years, so we're going to get up there. But I do appreciate everybody that is loyal and has said nice things. And you can guarantee, win or lose, there's a lot of work that goes behind each one of your plays. So that does it for Against the Public. I'm Dana Lane. All the best to your wagers on Wednesday.